everybody, Elo here, and welcome back to Blood and Magic the Quest. Now, in between episodes, I died. And yes, we have a lootable bodies mod on here, but I died and couldn't find my body. So I had to pretty much start all the way over. Now, got a Thaumonomicon. Got some other stuff I'll show you. We had, as you can tell, I'm wearing pumpkin armor. We had to break into the block armor mod. Wasn't wanting to have to rely on this mod, but we needed some help. Now, I also decided we needed some stuff besides Tinker's, because, like, you can't use your offhand with a Tinker's weapon. So we started into Blood Magics and got the Sentient Sword, Pickaxe, Axe, and Shovel. We also got into Project E. We also have a Lesser Tartaric Gem. We have a petty one in here. We need to get some will in the lesser one so that we can turn this petty one into a lesser one, which sadly will empty it, but whatever. We need a couple of Lesser Tartaric Gems. Now, as for Project E, we started using the originally I had one of these hooked up to this, and this one was over here making the white coal stuff to get us up to dark matter. Let me show you what I got out here. In between episodes, we got up to an MK2 energy compressor. Actually, I just got this today. It has taken me several days of grinding to get to it. Now, this does have 5, count them, 5 separate cobble gems feeding into it. We're making quartz. Reason for, we found a chunk to build our base in. It's actually just right over here. Sadly, when we died, we lost our original thermometer, but look at all the viz in this place. Scan that real quick. Now this does go, show you, all the way down to the bedrock level. So, cool. Wanting to build this out of quartz blocks, which is why we're making so much quartz over there, because we do need quite a bit of it. The pumpkin armor is so that we don't have to eat. For those of you not familiar with it. It's not doing anything right now. We also upgraded most of our storage to these nether chests, which are just better because, I mean, look at how much they hold. They hold 8 times a stack, or whatever the item stacks do. We got up to having the Harvest Goddess Band. We have a alchemical bag, which is a bag version of the alchemical chest. In it, we have the black hole band and the gem of eternal density, which is really useful because it's set to make diamonds, because we ended up having to rely on diamonds a lot for getting EMC. Over here we do have some flowers planted, though you can't see them. So today I want to get some more progression going. The reason we went into Blood Magic, though, when we did, is I need a good armor. And once we can get the sentient armor made, which this will be used for, once we have enough will built up, it'll give us the ability to change into a stronger armor and still be able to wear our weaker armors that give us good effects. So let's take a look in Thaumcraft. I have been doing some research at the desk. Look, we've got this completed. We're able to make some Thermitage robes. Looking forward to that. We've got this unlocked, which we're going to get into this here soon. Alchemical metallurgy is coming along. Hedge alchemy is coming along. Infusions we're getting to where we're getting close to it. We still don't have the ability to make the flails of essence yet. But let's go ahead and come in here, because this is one thing I want to do today. Slowly but surely, I am beginning to understand the nature of this. So much is still hidden to me, but I think I now know enough to begin melding it to my will. For this, I will need a tool, a very special tool. I've stumbled upon some dusty scrolls penned by a long-dead thaumaturge. It describes how to craft wands that are used to store and channel Viz. For those of you who are familiar with the older versions of Thaumcraft, you used wands, staffs, and staves. Okay. The insights I learned from the scrolls were useful, but the application seems so limiting. Why trap Viz in a wand when it is all around you? Even the wand itself seems impractical to me. If you need something to grasp and shape the aura, it should be something appropriate. Something like a glove. Any old glove will not do. It will need to be handcrafted from the finest leather and laced with Viz conductive materials. Iron is a poor Viz conductor, but it is all I have available to me at this time. Luckily, there will be no mucking about with magical woods and so forth to store the Viz. But I will need some kind of channeling Viz directly from the aura, or some way of channeling Viz directly from the aura. A Viz resonator, if you will. I will also attach a stripped down thermometer to the glove so I can monitor the local aura. Lastly, I will place the resonator on the back of the glove. The scrolls mentioned using special crystalline foci to channel the Viz from the wands. These crystalline lattice shapes the Viz into different configurations to create all manner of useful effects. Brilliant, actually. It irks me that I did not think of it first. Fortunately, I have already thought of several ways to improve on the design, and the shape of the glove lends itself on manipulating the flow of Viz much more than the old style wands could. So, we won't have a wand at all. I'm okay with this. So first we need to make this right here, the Viz resonator. For that we're going to need an iron plate and a piece of quartz. That's easy enough to do. Oh, it's nighttime. Let's sleep real quick. I do like the fact that they added in this little bit about, kind of he found that your character finds information on the wands, so it's not like the wands never happened, but he doesn't want to use them. We already have some iron plates. I had to use them to make this, the item dropper, which is how I was able to condense enough cobble down. I literally actually just took the energy condenser MK1 I had over here out, connected all the pipes, made it rain, blah blah blah. Item dropper, high speed item drops. We need quartz though. Okay, that's quite a bit of quartz. Good. So most of it into here. We'll need one. Crystals did it say we needed? We need air and water. Let's see. I think we might have some in here. There we go. That. Right, it's only going to use 50 Viz. Alright, now that we have that, I do apologize for that cough. We need the caster's gauntlet. So we're going to need another thermometer, because I'm not sacrificing the one I have. We'll need leather and iron. Well, I'll actually go ahead and use the one I have, and then we'll see if we actually do need it. We need leather. We have 4 leather. I don't want to lose leather, so you, come here. Thank you. Make it out of leather. Make it a quartz. What crystals are we on? Because I'm sure we're going to do. Ah, okay, one of each of the basics. Makes sense. So, it's aqua. Herba. Terra. Detrial. Come on. Ignis. Aura. And Aura. Those in. Use this. 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 And this. Yes. It's going to cost us 100 viz out of the chunk. But cool, we get a little indicator up there, so that's cool. We still are going to need another thermometer, so let's get another one. But yeah, I don't see this allowing us to scan stuff. I was hoping we wouldn't have to make one, kind of, but oh well. Always have to have your lenses. Glass pane. Got some somewhere. Oh, there. I am kind of saddened because another one of the mods I'd got in that we have on here, I found a way to craft a guide for it that was really kind of handy, and I don't know what happened to it. It just kind of disappeared from my inventory. So, there. Is that right? Yes. Now, let's scan this. There we go. Now we can start making the focuses and have cool magical abilities. And what's cool is you can actually put it in your army. So, yeah, look at that. We actually wear it too. That is just epic in my opinion. Now we'll put it there. Thermometer there. Nomicon, come here. We have completed this. Discovering Auramancy. I've managed to put together a basic casting gauntlet, and I'm quite pleased with the results. It is still a bit rough, but that is to be expected from a prototype. Even as a prototype, it will prove useful, allowing me to make delicate adjustments or alterations to thermological devices and safely manipulate them in all manner of ways. My initial experiments have shown that it is only able to draw viz from a relatively small amount around me. I should be careful not to deplete the aura. The main stumbling block now is that in its current state it is little more than a magical wrench. Until I crack the secret of crafting foci, its utility will be limited. The path before me is clear. And it's just that. So, we need to discover artifacts. We need to discover alchemical metals. So, let's see. blank lesser focus. We can start making the focuses now. We have this. A Ordo crystal with aura. 5 aura. 10. Well, this is the magic essence symbol. I've never been good at pronouncing these. This is the crystal essence symbol. We'll get to that. This gets into some fun stuff. We can do wild stuff. But I want to get this. And to make this, we need copper, which we have an abundance of, and we need 5 industrial. Also, need to go put some water out here in our crucible. It's empty. Start bubbling away. Ooh, shears. That is a good one. Speaking of shears, what happened to my... Oh, there. Let's say, where'd my shears go? Alright, we'll make some shears real quick. And I want to try something. I want to see if I can use the crystals to get the desired essence effect. How much did we need? 5. Cool. I want to see if these can be thrown in to give us the effect. Get a piece of copper. Just add some water to it. I don't trust it being low on water like that. Okay. You know what? There. That'll empty it out. Should empty it out. As you can see, we do have the niter down there. Now, if this doesn't work, if the crystals can't be thrown in, then that's fine. It's whatever. If they can. That's just what we needed. Any essence left in here? I don't know. Ooh, look at that. Delete that. Yay! Alchemical metallurgy. Go ahead and side read this. Oh, yeah. Check this out. New torch. Project E-torch. Expensive as can be, so I just made one and put it over my door. Okay, metals have proven to be quite easy to manipulate via thermological principles. My first experiment has led to the discovery of alchemical brass, but it was a simple matter to create something that already exists. It is time to create something new. I have theorized that by infusing a base metal like iron with magical energy should result in something with very interesting properties. It should be harder than iron, with the ability to accept enchantments beyond that which iron is normally capable of. Metal such as this should have many applications in the crafting of more advanced thermological devices. Now look. That. We have block, we have ingot, we have the plates. Pretty cool. This is what we're wanting to make next. Now, I don't think I've came across a lot of things yet with the magical essence. So, we'll have to see. But I may have one thing that'll work. This also unlocks Essentia Smelting. This is going to be handy as can be. that. I've learned much, and one of the things is how much more I still have to learn. The worlds revealed to me are arcane and mystical, with many invisible wonders and dangers. I need a tool that will allow me to see the unseen and ease my journey of discovery. The old texts I have read make mention of a set of goggles commonly used by thaumaturgi for just this purpose. Alas, the text does not mention exactly how they work, so I will need to design my own from first principle. We have all this. Completed. Goggles, and they do use the alchemical brass ingots, which was the copper with that. So we need one more of these. We need a couple of, about 2 more of these. Oh boy. Alright. Let's get the thermometers first. Do we have the gold? Oh, just barely. I do apologize. I suck at organizing these things. Then we'll go pick these up. That is one thing about these nether chests. They are a bit iffy on placing items back in. 2 of each crystal type. Now I have noticed something intriguing about this. Before I started playing, I did take and hop in to look at the stuff. And I noticed something very intriguing about these goggles that we're making. Did it really use... It did. Okay. Important side note. Only put 1 crystal in at a time. Because that just took and wasted 1 of each crystal type. I mean, we can make more relatively easy, but still, I mean, waste not, want not. Okay. Thermometer. You know what? There we go. Now we can scan. Alright. Shears worked good before. Now we do have to kind of be careful with doing all this stuff in one area, because as you can see, it is building up bad stuff. The ability to make quartz over there. Okay, a copper. Now, I do want to say, you know, y'all have seen me do blood magics and stuff all on camera a lot, which is why even with this version of Blood Magics, we've done it. That is why I'm doing mostly it off camera at this time. If you want a fresh tutorial, I can, you know, do it, show it on camera more, you know, walk you through it. It's not a problem. Just let me know. leather. There we go. My scan leather. I guess so. Oh, see how much viz we're using in there. Oh yeah, good ones, good ones. Now, take this off and put it there. Don't really see what it's supposed to show us though. Everything looks the same. Yes, I did plant a silver tree back there and a great wood up here. It all looks the same to me. But there's something else we can do with it. Take this volcanic amulet off and throw it there. Look, it still shows it. Sorry, I just think that's kind of cool. Because used to you had to pick. Did you want to take and have a certain set of armor, or did you want to have, you know, your thermitage goggles? Now, today, as I said, I do want to advance in stuff, mostly Thaumcraft stuff. I want to get this set of robes. Discovered Golemancy. We don't have that yet. So here we need to make this to make these. So let's see, we need 8, 10, 12, 13, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. We need a few things. Energy condenser. Please come here. Make should be enough string. Get about 4 stacks of string to make sure we have enough. And that we have some left over. There we go. String, you can quit. Quartz. If y'all can't tell by the main focus of the series being Thaumcraft, I am uber excited to have it back and have a new version of it. This is one of my all-time favorite mods. There we go, plenty of string left over. Get to making these robes. Now here comes the problem. Look at how much viz that uses. But one thing about these, first let's scan it. And we'll scan a piece of this. Always forget to scan. These all cost a lot of viz, but they give us a discount as well for each piece we wear. It's not very good armor, but will look epically cool. Alright. Wait, hold on. Let's scan these boots real quick. Alright. gives us, this piece gives us a 3% viz discount. 3%, 2%. I'm going to take that off, switch these to here. No point having them there. This. Yes, we have iron armor and lapis armor up here. For the purposes of what they give us, the lapis armor gives us experience if you haven't seen that before. So, yeah, all fun. Now, look how cool we look. I don't think this gives much of an attack, though, none at all. Alright. It's gonna be night. We seriously need some demonic will. A lot of it. I'll show you why. This is what we want to make. We need a minimum of 240 demonic will. We probably won't do that this episode. If I get to it off camera, then that's cool. I don't care. Let's see what we can get into. We got ores. We need to make one of these. So, magical essence, crystal essence, and aura essence. What can we get those from? Let's see. Used to, the little chart of this would actually tell you. Doesn't look like it tells you anymore. So we're going to have to look through and see. Oh, and it doesn't work in here. Diamonds actually give us something. That gives us 15 of the crystal essence. Which we need 20. It's going to cost us 2 diamonds. It'll be worth it though in the end. And diamonds are easy enough to get. That gives us 5 aura. 1 piece of silver wood. What does this give us? I got this potion in a chest. No. What would give us magic essence? No, not that. Not this. It tells us how to make it. Air. That's not really that helpful, though. Athomonomicon gives it to us. Wait, does Salus Mundus give it to us? Let's find out. That one. That one. That one. Bowls are flint and our redstone. Redstone. Bowl. We got flint in here somewhere. Salus Mundus might give it to us. We can do this one just over here. 5 magic. How much did we need? 5 magic. We have everything we need. What do we gotta throw in it? An Ordo crystal. Okay. We have plenty of Ordo crystals. be wondering why I'm breaking that every time. Because essences can build up in it. And I don't want a lot of extra essences built up in here when I'm trying to make something as important as, you know, what we're doing. This. And it didn't work. What to do? That's what the goggles do. Allows us to see what's in there. Come on, boil. No! I want those essences escaping. Come on, come on. Alright. 2 Aurum, 2 of that. We at least get the amount of the diamond one we needed. 20. We need 20 of it. And we got 15. But we have 21 of it in there. Okay, so we need some more of this and some more of this. Okay, okay, we can do this. We have 2, and we need 10, so we need 8 more. This one too. Didn't even notice that one in there. Alright, so this 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, redstone 1, 2, 3. Is the other still over here? Yes. Alright. Alright. We're just going to take and break all this down into individual crystals and do it that way. It's much cleaner. It's still not super great, but come on, come on. Don't want to lose those 2 points. Boil! No! Should get 7. 1 short. I swear it's trying to drive me nuts. 1, 1, 1. And another piece of redstone. In some ways I'm like, why'd y'all have to change this stuff? But I really actually do like it. And why won't it let us get those last points out? I don't know. But we have 10 of that now. We need 20 of this, which was diamonds. But we are in luck. We have it here. We need Aurum. I got everything we need now. What was the last thing we needed to throw in there? An order crystal. There shouldn't be anything left once we're done, so. I tell you, it feels good to be back in my thermidid robes. Now, I also tell you, when I died, I was out exploring the world, which is why I can't find my stuff anymore. And man, was it crazy out there. Crimson Cult are everywhere. Got it. A blank focus. A blank lesser focus. Scan. Complete. Yay! Basic oromancy. Using alchemy to create the focus was indeed the path to success. The focus is stable and clear. Now I simply need to imprint the proper pattern into it. For this, I will need a focus manipulator. I've already drawn up plans for a focus manipulator. The way it functions is similar to an arcane workbench in many ways. But instead of using Viz crystals, instead of using Viz to craft items, it instead imprints patterns into the focus crystal. I must also design the patterns that I will need to imprint. I have the idea for a pattern to create flame, but I need to do some more research. Okay, so we got stone table and focus manipulator. Okay, this looks relatively easy, especially this. Sleep. Now, in between episodes, I will be working on my tower back here, and we'll eventually move into it. Thank you. Happy stone there. Stone in all of these. No, just one. Oh, well. We'll hold on to it, actually. I need a good fuel for it. Wood, but it's just kind of passe. That'll work. Didn't realize I still had that set to make alchemical coal. Actually, I may have the half slabs in here. Somewhere. I have used them for building, yes. 1, 2, 3. We'll just use this one. In case it has to be in it. I don't know if it does. Doesn't really cost anything. I'd like to get up to having a focus made by the end of the episode. At least our first one. This, which is the stone table, gold, arcane stone, arcane slab, and 2 iron plates. Okay, the iron plate's easy to make. We also need a Viz resonator, which is that easy enough. Arcane stone. So we make that. Doesn't tell us. I am ready to begin crafting magical. came across arcane stone earlier. Arcane stone bricks. Barrier stones, paving stones for traveling, banners. Not have unlocked arcane stone yet. That could be problematic. Let's see. Recharge pedestal. No, that's not what we need. Not sure how to make the arcane stone, so let's see what else we can do. Yeah, I'm just pretty much doing any of them that don't have an item. Get some points while we're thinking. Anything in here until we get this completed. Let's see, arcane stone out here. We may have to unlock the tab for it. Arcane grappler. Seems like it would be in here, since, you know, they are used for it. Fusion. I'm at a loss, guys, on how to make arcane stone. This tells us how to make niter. Alright, well, I'm not sure how long I've been recording, but it feels like it's been a while. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and end the episode here. In between episodes, I will look into how to make the arcane stone, and I will look into getting this filled. Next episode, we will make our first focus. I guarantee it. I do want to thank everybody for watching. If you like what you see on the channel, go ahead and hit that like button. If you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button and notification bell, because you know you want to see more videos by me. As always, feel free to comment down below. I love hearing from you guys, and I want to thank everybody for watching.